I love being terribly sick. I can't explain it. I love the cold sweats. I love the migraines. I love not being able to fall asleep. I love having the TV in the background, turning it just quiet enough to not bother my headache. I love getting into that certain laying position where the stomach pains finally calm down. And I just absolutely love the feeling of throwing up, the before, after, and during. The only things I can't stand about being sick are the dry coughs, stuffy nose, and cold medicine. Added bonus, the day after your sickness is past feels really good. Edit, nobody asked, but I have a list of my top 4 favorite things to throw up. 4. Sprite/7-Up. 3. Tea with milk. 2. Ice cold water. 1. Carbonated drinks, Coke. Edit 2. I knew this was unpopular, but people are genuinely freaking the fuck out over this. People keep asking questions, so I'll answer them here. Yes, I know the difference between a bad headache and a migraine. No, this isn't a shitpost. I'm not a Nurgle cultist. I don't like the pity people give me when I'm sick, because I live alone. I'm mentally fine. I realized the sentence terribly sick is a little extreme for what I was describing, sorry about that. What the fuck have I been reading today? First, someone who literally hates musics. Now this shit. You're gonna love 2020. Just sounds like masochism with extra steps. You like the cold sweats? Have my upvote, you fucking psychopath. I like the way it feels when I have a fever, but a migraine? No way. Unpopular, upvoted. I liked faking sick. Then just watching The Price is Right with a giant bowl of Cookie Crisp. Then making a miraculous recovery around 4:30. If you love migraines, you're not getting them properly. When I get migraines, I'm curled up on the floor throwing in a toilet until I pass out. They are so bad every medication failed me, so I now have super strong sleeping pills that can knock me out instead of dealing with the pain. Either that or you are actually a psychopath or have an incredible pain tolerance. While truly unpopular, I'm just shocked. As someone with migraines, I can't possibly imagine any part of such horrific pain be even slightly enjoyable. I literally feel like just shooting myself in the face and ending it when I get migraines. I love eating poop, throwing up and getting punched in the balls. Yeah, that is the shit I do like. For 2 days I felt the illest I'd ever felt, a complete disaster. I won't get into details about why I was living in a secret room in my workplace complex, but I was. Coincidentally, this illness also came on a particular week where I was feeling sincerely unproductive. I looked and felt like hell, and my workmates were all compassionate and brought me Pepto, soup, Gatorade, etc. It felt great in the sense that nobody on earth expected anything of me except to lay down and not do anything except guide myself to health however I can. I felt no shame in staring at Netflix sideways for 10 hours straight. Physiologically, the point I'm making is that it's a real, primal, ancient feeling when you're sick, because you're so concentrated on every moment on your biological activity. How should you position yourself in bed? Is vomiting imminent? Even the painful times seem to be a meaningful connection with your thresholds as a human. This truly is an unpopular opinion. First post I've seen that I actually don't agree with. I would agree with you, but breathing is nice. You should shoot heroin. You could experience all of those pleasures on a regular basis every time you run out of heroin, lol. Try heroin withdrawal/s. I almost would agree with you except for the throwing up and migraines part. Stomach and head pain are the worst kinds of pain in my opinion. But a mild cold can be strangely nice, especially if it's just bad enough to miss work. At one point I was feeling so down due to some bullshit I stopped taking my medicine, in order to get massively sick and not think about said bullshit. Hantai, is that you? Ul love withdrawing from alcohol. Papa Nurgle loves everybody. Before I had a kid I actually didn't mind being sick. Just because people tended to leave you alone. You call off work, school, or whatever it is you normally do. Crawl in bed and just enjoy being in bed all day. Maybe read a book or watch a movie if you're up to it, or just sleep almost non-stop if you want. With a toddler, I quickly realized that shit don't work anymore. They don't give a damn that you're sick. It's the worst now. I can kind of get behind what you're saying, in that when I get sick, I enjoy not having to do schoolwork, and I get to watch TV and read all day. That being said, I don't like the feeling of actually being sick, though I do like snuggling under layers of blankets when I get chills. WTF is this weird shit? Oh my god, I never thought I would find someone who agrees with me. I love migraines. As someone who has them occasionally, WTF is wrong with you? XD. Huh, you're such a weirdo. Probably the weirdest of them all. Have my upvote. I think this is more of a fetish than anything else. Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure you are lying. This makes a lot of sense and it's definitely an unpopular opinion. Take my upvote. Corona-chan wants you woo. See, this is an unpopular opinion. I don't know how you don't have more upvotes. OMG, finally an actual unpopular opinion, but I also understand what you mean. For me, I like when I finally puke and the relaxing relief after, although I hate the before cause I gag painfully, but I prefer to puke up water cause of how easily it comes up. I do appreciate a good heave. I let it rip, I scream the demons out, and it feels awesome. Like starting the day again. Finally something that truly belongs here. The only good thing about being sick is being babied. Something about being weak gives you so much power. Now that's an unpopular opinion right there. LOL. I just love the attention people like my parents or girlfriend gives me when I'm sick. This is like a weird twist on Munchausen syndrome. Except you don't fake it or intentionally try to get sick, just clickbait. You weak, as all of us, congratulations, this is the first genuinely unpopular opinion I've seen here in months. And Nurgle wants to know your location. Bro, I agree, except the part about your favorite things to throw up. Carbonated drinks are the worst to throw up, they come up in those black/brown strings. Pizza is the best. You are one hell of a masochist. Stuffy noses are truly the worst. I get it. For me it brings a nostalgic feeling of being young and staying home from school, eating soup, and watching Scooby-Doo episodes. As someone who faced quite a bit of anxiety going to school, getting sick and staying home could sometimes be a relief. Now as an adult I romanticize about it a bit and enjoy the feeling of relinquishing outside responsibilities and focusing on just being sick, and I upvoted this because I absolutely cannot stand any of those things and I live in constant fear of illness. I feel awful enough when I'm not sick. I mean, when I was a kid and was sick on a school day, I gotta say it was a breath of fresh air. I can also relate with passing a stool. As a person with Crohn's, I'm on cloud 9 when I hatch a chocolate dragon.